broadcast button. All right, number 106, photo share and discussion. 10 minutes late. You guys missed the pre-show, I guess, watching it later. But we got Wes, we got Tim on the iPhone. Since the gas company cut through his fiber optic line, so he's using Apple bandwidth to join us from London. So welcome, Tim.
Thank you.
You got Simi from sunny Connecticut, right? Are you in Connecticut now? Traveling?
Yep, Connecticut is sunny.
Back home, okay. Hopefully everybody's having a good long weekend. I'm enjoying it so far. Good weather and one more day, I guess. That's always a plus. And got Wes from soon-to-be very hot and humid Florida, or it already is, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, it already is. It's pretty nasty out there.
Yeah, we feel the humidity coming up here is like, oh, it's going to be bad in a few days. We've been we've actually gone about a week longer than normal before the humidity hits, so we're enjoying the relatively dry days. But that's all about the change on Tuesday or Wednesday. They're saying, spigot's going to get turned, and the humidity from the Gulf will start coming up this way and just make it a sauna. You go outside and just start dripping sweat. So, welcome to summer in the South, I guess. But so I got the images. I think you shared a few. We had an abbreviated show last week because of the bandwidth issues, so we didn't get through all the images from last week. So I guess we'll go back and start with those. Finish up. Some had a bunch of Chicago images, which are pretty cool. And then it looks like you posted some, Tim. Your dad posted a few. You posted a couple, Wes, and you posted a couple new ones too, Sim, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And I managed to post two, I think, two this afternoon with my fisheye lens, which was fun. I didn't. We went to a local arts fest and mainly just to kind of wander around and get some food at a local beer bar. But I did manage to take a few images, so that was good. But let's see, where am I at here? There we go. Go back to the group and there it goes. I'll share this screen. Hopefully this is what we can see. Yeah. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it now.
Yeah. All right. So I think we were on this one last week, right? Same before Google.
Yeah, before it flew up on us.
Cut us off. Yeah. Disconnected us from the world.
Yep.
You said this was what, 30 images put together?
30 images.
Wow. Okay.
And then I used the new feature in Lightroom to use the pano, and it just did it straight up and created a huge DNG out of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, how large is the file, the final merged file?
You'll have to look at the view. I think. No, I think if you try to download it, it might show you.
Oh, you sure you want to download this too?
No, it won't show you.
No, okay.
Well, actually, go to View All Sizes.
Where are we at here? Let's see what happens. 75 by 75, large.
It won't show you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's got to be a gigabyte, I would think.
I will get that for you. Give me one sec here.
Because I did one that was 6 images, and they were shot landscape, and it ended up being a 200 meg file from a 16 meg sensor.
Nice.
Imagine if this thing was a gig or two. I don't know.
Yeah, the original is 17941 by 7647.
Oh man, 17 by 7. Yeah, that's a lot of pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it came out great. How long did it take to process when you merged them all together? How long did it take for Lightroom to put everything together?
I didn't pay attention because I started it, then I went and did something else, and by the time I came back, it was done. Mm. And I came back maybe 45 minutes later. So.
Okay. All right. Mine took about a minute and a half for my 6 images. So I think I was 9,000 by like 48 or something like that. I mean, it came up, it was, but it ended up being like a 200 meg DNG file, which was a lot bigger than you would think by just multiplying it together. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, it took about a minute and a half. So yeah, I bet you this thing probably took 5-6 minutes at least.
I was surprised. It only had a problem in the upper right-hand corner for some reason. I think I was a little off in the clouds, but
Okay.
that was easy enough to fix. So
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
every place else it stitched it, and I didn't even have to do any perspective correction either. So
Wow, that's cool. And so you did what? How many across by how many rows?
it should have been 10 across, 3
10
rows.
across, 3 rows. Okay.
Mm.
Wow, that's cool. It's nice. It's neat to see a Lightroom could take that many images and put it together, and not a lot of additional work on your part once it's done. Then it's encouraging. It's a large file though. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
A lot of detail in that picture too.
Yeah, I was surprised. I did it, and I think I shot it at f4, which was funny.
Okay.
But each image was f4, f4, f4 all the way across.
Mm-hmm.
I still got a pretty good depth of field though.
Yeah, that's not bad. And how long did it take you? 30 shots? You had it on a tripod, I'm sure. So.
Nope, handheld.
Oh, handheld? Wow.
Handheld. That's why I was even more impressed.
Even more impressive, yeah. That is that's amazing.
Yeah.
So 10 shots, handheld, and you just had to just kind of keep an idea in your mind's eye where the bottom was of the first row.
Yeah, well, I had the lines on the in the viewfinder.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I tried to keep the for the first row I had the horizon on the bottom half,
Okay,
and then did the same thing in the middle,
okay,
and then for the bottom I just kind of guessed it and
Yeah.
just try to keep it even.
okay, all right. So you just wrote the bottom row was the one that you were guessing, but by that time you'd already gone across it twice, so you had a pretty good idea what the top needs to look like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's neat. 30 images combined together. That's a nice result. There we go. Got a nice image from the Windy City. Is this the Board of Trade?
No, that's
No.
this is Bank of America building.
Okay. American building.
Yeah, I tried to get a picture of that other building you're talking about, but I don't know, it just didn't come out right.
Okay.
It was way too bright.
Okay. All right. Well, this is nice. It's nice. Got it lined up fairly nice there. Lines kind of nicely placement in the frame there. Nice reflections in the glass too.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with the image quality on that little
On
the small guy.
the little A6000.
Yeah.
That's a good job. Yeah. It's nice.
Just handling is just not my cup of tea, but
Yeah, it's just a little too small. Yeah.
get used to it, I guess.
Oh yeah, for a portable take anywhere kind of camera, toss in your computer bag when you go somewhere. It's
Yep.
It's perfect. Yeah. Yep. Very nice. Oh, okay, I like this perspective. This is neat. Yeah. It's not the Sears Tower. What do they still call it the Sears Tower? No, they call it something else now, don't they?
I still call it the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
It's the Willis Tower.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't. Willis. I think of Sears it's always going to be the Sears Tower. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is neat. You get a nice perspective with the tower at the back and an older buildings, much smaller buildings in front. It's pretty nice. So this is, what street is this?
That should be begins with a W.
Is that Wacker?
Yeah, Wacker Drive.
Or Wacker Drive. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. Black and white's a nice treatment for these kind of shots. It's just perfect. You get nice. Looks like clouds moving across the sky. Kind of not a completely cloudy day, but kind of partly cloudy.
Oh, it was cloudy.
It was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
It was almost completely white, but there was some texture in the clouds. So
yeah. You see a little bit up here. Yeah. That's a nice perspective on that. Old and new together in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one I really like. This is really Cool. There's your blue again that you got from the tower, looking down this way. Is it just the light? It was just everything came out blue that day, pretty much, huh?
That was well, it was a light, and some of those buildings actually are blue, but
Hmm.
when it's overcast, they're especially blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the MARTA trains and the.
Yeah, this is there's an overpass from when you go from Soldier Field, which is over on your right there,
Right there. Yeah.
and you get a perspective of this, and it was kind of neat. It almost created a in-camera petapic.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's like almost 5 individual shots that you could have in that one picture.
Yep. Oh, this is neat. The little kind of breaks up the sections, and I like you got all the cars in that one between these two here. That's kind of neat. Nice line. Then you got the empty track on either side, and then the city behind. Yeah. That's nice. Very nice. Nice. And the colors of the at the end of the cars here makes the image, I think, just enough different color from primarily blue.
Yeah.
In the back. Yeah, it's neat. We didn't make it down this far when we were in Chicago last summer, but next time we go, I think I'm gonna, because I've seen a couple of really neat shots from down there. There's another guy that I know that was in Chicago last year, and he kind of took a similar shot as this, kind of similar type of perspective, and it looks like a neat place to shoot the city from.
Oh yeah. Like I said, if I had some more time, I'd spend like 6 months here.
Mm-hmm. A lot to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time photographing the city. Yeah, that's neat. I've seen multiple good shots from that area, and it's like I got to get to that part of the town next time I'm there. Okay, so this is from the top of the tower.
Yep.
Some of the reflection, dirt, whatever on the windows it looks like. Yeah. But okay, there's Trump Tower here, Hancock.
Yeah, didn't get a chance to go down to that part of the city.
Okay. You didn't really get on the north side of the river too much, huh?
No.
Yeah. It's a neat. And you got the Wrigley Building here too, right? Yeah. Wrigley Tower. What other ones? You see the Marina Square? Yep, there we go. A lot of iconic buildings in this shot. It's nice. I like that. There's what's that one? That's a big apartment building there. You got not really Navy Pier, but you got the harbor out here, the breakwater.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice shot. Yeah, well, A6000, it's a winner. Very nice. There's a little grungier perspective on things.
Yeah, this window was not cleaned at all. So
No.
when I processed it, it really a lot of the dirt and whatnot just came out in it.
Yeah. Well, I think it just kind of adds to it. It's kind of like the city. The grime of the city, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Nice. Prudential buildings here. There's Millennium Park. Did you get over to the Bean? Did you get any shots of the Bean?
Nah, I was going to do it the day I left, and I said, I'll be back. It's incentive for me to come back.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
Yeah. That's a fun thing to shoot when the sun and the clouds are right, because you just get some amazing reflections in there, and the different perspectives are really, really interesting. Reflections are crazy.
Even with the dirty windows, though, the buildings still came out nice and sharp.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Came out really nice. I mean, there's a good amount of detail in this image, and all the lines and everything is really nice. Yeah, and I think this is that's just the way it is.
Yep.
That's what you get. 110 stories above everything. So, if I was a window cleaner, I wouldn't get out there clean those windows. It's being high for me. Hey, Joe.
Hey, brother.
And hello, Dennis.
How are you doing?
You're doing well. Looks like you have broadband. The gas company didn't cut your fiber, did they?
No.
Yeah, I haven't got fibre. I can actually see our telephone exchange from my house.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I'm still on the wire because they say I'm not a priority because I get a fast speed on the telephone wire.
Okay, yeah, you're close enough to the station that you get your DSL or whatever is pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 18 meg, but not as fast as fibre, but got no choice.
Yeah, you can't. No fighting City Hall on that one. It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope I live long enough for fibre to come round. Well, I've been waiting about two and a half years. They keep promising, but nothing happens.
Yeah. Sooner or later, probably. Hopefully sooner.
So I got jealous and I went up to Tim's and dug his fibre up.
Okay. Oh, it was you.
Yeah, that's right.
Trouble.
They're blaming the gas company.
Yeah.
Blame the gas company.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch out. Oh, I like this one. This is a cool perspective on the Sears Tower. Again, I like the clouds in the background, and you kind of see the different levels. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, this one when I turned it to black and white, it was the reflection was enough to make the windows really stand out and keep it blacked out, nice and dark.
Yeah. Okay. So it's one of these much better in black and white than color, probably. At the end of the day. Well, you know, cities, big buildings like this. I mean, I think black and white is just made for this. I mean, it's just the perfect way of doing it. That or infrared. Have you done any infrared film shooting, Dennis?
No.
No? Okay.
Never had.
We had we were at the arts festival today, and there was a lady that did. She used a Pentax 6.7 medium format, and she shot infrared film. And those were all her. Every image was done on infrared film, and just some really, just really good images. Very interesting.
Yeah, maybe we should try it. The Bronica lenses have actually got a separate line for infrared.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe we'll give it a go.
I like the look of it, and I wonder if we could do it with a roller cord. I'm thinking it might be worth buying a couple rolls of infrared and running it through there.
There's some Japanese photographers that I follow that do a lot of infrared, and their stuff is amazing.
Yeah, the look is just it's otherworldly. I mean, it's just very. If you get stuff that has a lot of texture and stuff in it, it just comes out really, really nice. I think.
Do you know what the chemical process is for doing the films?
I don't know. That was my next question: is how much harder is it to process the film, or is it harder? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about the infrared. I don't know if is it black and white chemicals, or is it the C41 color?
Yeah,
I thought it was still silver based. I thought it was black and white developed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
That would be interesting. I might get couple rolls of that because we're going out to Portland later this summer. I think that would be fun to take the roller cord out there with a couple rolls of infrared and try it. I think it'd be interesting. Some city photography, even some landscape stuff out there. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, I saw she had some great work, and they were. What was she selling it for? She was selling basically $250 for an 18 by 20 print.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pay. I mean, nice. I don't know if I'd pay $250 for it, but there were a couple people that were buying them, so she was doing pretty good. And they had another guy that was doing astrophotography, which was really amazing. Spent a lot of time. He does stuff in 15-minute increments and then stacks them together.
Yeah.
So he stacks together. Most of his images were 11 to 15 hours of exposure time. Yeah, in 15-minute shots.
Doing film or digital?
Yeah, he was doing all that on digital. Imaging with a astrophotography specific telescope. You know, it's probably a $10,000 setup. Very nice, like a 10-inch mirror telescope. Very cool though. He had some fantastic.
Doesn't that cause problems with the sensors in digital cameras? Overheating.
Well, that's why he does it in 15-minute bites. He does it in 15 minutes, and he breaks down the colors, too. He does like 15 minutes, a group of red, green, and blue, and then blends them all together.
Right.
So he ends up, like his typical image might be 45 to 60 images that he stacks to get the result, which is pretty cool. Interesting. A lot of work, though.
Yeah. Somebody else to try.
Yeah, definitely. Christy, she hadn't posted an image to the group in a while. Thank you very much, Christy. Christy was in on a lot of the earlier episodes. I don't know if you ever. I don't think you were here, Sim, when she was in for a few.
Yeah, she didn't. She only had a keyboard, didn't she? She used to type.
Yep. And but she does a lot of darkroom work and pretty creative. And this is just a large live oak in South Carolina. Very cool.
You know what I'm going to say about this?
Black and white.
This will look great in infrared.
This is
Infrared.
infrared in black and white. This is automatic, right?
Yeah. This is perfect for infrared or black and white, I would think. And
I mean,
a hot chick right there. I mean,
it's as dramatic as it is in color. In either black and white or infrared, it's going to be amazing. And yeah, for what I do, that the artistic type nudes would be perfect for this. I mean, it is done so much with something like this.
Yeah.
You get a really skilled model, they can become part of that tree, and you never really notice it unless you're looking for it. You know what I'm saying? It's really just such a work of art. It's.
And I don't know. Did she say? No, she didn't say what this was, but she does a lot of film photography, so I wouldn't doubt. I'd be surprised if she didn't have a shot of this with on film too, because she does a lot of film and digital. So and I think she takes her film camera pretty much everywhere she goes. So if she's out shooting, she's got one digital and one film pretty much with her all the time. So, Christy, if you watch this, I'd be interested to see this in black and white. And she does infrared too. She's done some stuff in infrared, so maybe she's got it. Yeah, but that's a cool tree. The live oaks are very neat to see. They just kind of ramble all over the place. This tree's probably 200 years old too. I mean, huge. So nice shot. Thanks for sharing that.
It's an amazing shot. It really is. Oh, wow.
Stormy. This looks like you were there in February, Sim.
Yeah, what a difference.
Yeah.
2 minutes makes.
So you just walked down this overpass a little bit because here's where you were shooting earlier.
Yeah, I think this was the lower part of it on the other side, but it was a whole different feel, whole different look.
Wow.
There was
Dude, Sim, for real, you really got to start thinking about what you're doing here, man. I mean, this is I mean, what is your goal with these images, man? This is amazing.
Yeah, very good. To sell it for $1 million. That's what he wants. He just doesn't want to say it.
$1 million.
That will be the goal, yes.
Yeah.
That's the actual goal at some point.
Really, man, you should really start thinking about posting your images somewhere where you can sell them.
Yeah. If you could find a local gallery or coffee shop or something where you can just get some of the stuff up on the wall and have people locally look at it, I think that would be fantastic. Because you've got a lot of really good stuff. Very, very, very creative, very, very well put together images.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, screw that. You've got to get with who is that, Mark? Zenfolio, or you got to get with one of those and start posting them there. You can get something for them at least. Build an audience for them. I mean, this is nice work, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Get them up on a portfolio site somewhere, and then if you could find somewhere local that would allow you to hang stuff up on the wall and sell them, give them a commission or something, sell it for $50, give them $10 or something, and get your name out there.
Most towns have those arts in the park type deals, and I mean, minimal fees, if anything, to get in them.
Yeah.
You know, where you can just bring your own stuff framed and
you get like coffee shops, cafes,
yeah.
local restaurants, that type of thing. It seems like they're always looking for stuff to put on the wall.
Usually in a college area, right? Like you could find a shop there now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You do a limited edition. Do like 1 of 50 and sell it for whatever, and do it. Yeah, it'd be a neat way to.
Can I ask, when you take these pictures, do you switch your camera to black and white, or do you take a color picture and then just change it to black and white in Lightroom?
No, but I take it in color. But sometimes I have enough.
Sorry, that email's coming in.
I take it in color, but I can kind of tell now, just like what images I know are going to go to black and white.
Yeah. Yep.
Just based on the contrast and the textures that I'm looking for.
Yeah. Yep.
So before I couldn't do that, but now I can kind of see it.
Yep. And you do it. It's kind of weird if you start seeing in black and white to a certain extent. You see a scene, and it's like, that looks good, but your eye, something clicks, and you're like, wow, that would be really great in black and white. I mean, you just you start seeing in black and white a little bit, and I find myself doing that more and more, and it's great. I mean, and these kind of scenes are perfect for black and white. I mean, just really are, with the light and the variation from light to dark and everything. It just goes together perfect.
I just love the drama, the attitude, everything that can come from a black and white image. It's just, sometimes there's a softness at the same time.
You got the texture in the clouds here, the multiple layers that are coming in the clouds. Over here at the tree, I mean, all the stuff around the tree is just great. The real dark to the light around it, and yeah, it's just Chicago is a town made for black and white. I think it really is.
Nice stuff, man. Very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, wait time. So, did you use like the miniature effect or something?
Just in post processing, I did it.
Okay. Yep. Kind of a tilt shift filter or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As soon as because I saw some nice textures and stuff in here, but then when I saw the little things, I said, "Oh, this will look like a cool little miniature."
Yeah, it looks like you took a shot of like a train set or something, like a diorama.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Is this multiple images again?
No, this is one image.
Right.
It's not a pano. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just one shot from the edge of the quarry. And you did this in Lightroom, or did you do this in Photoshop?
Actually, no. This was done. Most of the processing was done in Lightroom. Then to do the tilt shift, I did that in on one, I think it's called.
Oh, okay, yeah, on one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good suite. I like that.
Filter pack or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nick has one, I think. Does Nick have a filter pack like this, or is maybe not?
I've got the Nick collection, but I don't recall seeing a tilt shift.
I don't know if Color Effects Pro or something has some filters like this. Maybe not.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
So on one is what you use for this. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my plug-in of choice for Lightroom. I use the on one. I mean, that's a really good suite.
Okay, I'll have to check that out because I haven't really.
I think it's only $100 if you buy it.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad for I think. Don't hold me to it, but
there's probably like a 30-day trial or a trial you can use it and see if it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a neat effect. I mean, it's just fun. Gives it. Turns it into like a kid's play set or something, which is always fun to do. Okay, so here we got then this is the Kingston Bridge with the this is the Bronica, right?
This is the Leica.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Tim, we've been out doing a few shots, but we hadn't processed anything.
Okay.
Because for the first time, this is E6 slide.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So we processed it at home, but chemicals are quite expensive.
Okay, for E6 stuff is pretty expensive?
Yeah, it's double the price of C41 colour stuff.
Mm.
And it's pretty critical on time and temperature.
Yeah, I was going to say you've got to be really dialed in to get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is what film was this?
This was Ag for Precisia.
Okay.
Preciser, I think 100 ASA. Well, it's like all slide stuff is pretty slow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was quite saturated colours again.
I was going to say that blue it's like cobalt blue. I mean, it's just deep dark blue. But then you get, you know, the bridge and the swans over here, the geese, yeah, swans, I guess.
Yeah, this one's.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of, you know, it's not a lot of bleed over. So I mean, it's just the blue is just blue. I mean, that is.
Yeah, I actually waited for the bus to get on the bridge so we could have a bit more colour.
Yeah, with the red. Yeah.
No.
It's a good idea. Huh? So you did so what? 24 images on the roll? 24 frames?
36.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's 36 on a roll, but Tim took a roll. I've taken 2 rolls.
Okay.
We bought a pack of 10 because it was quite cheap to buy the film.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I think we've only got 8 weeks now to use the chemicals.
That was my next question. How long do the chemicals last before they become not good?
Yeah, well, we've only done 3 rolls, and I think we'll probably get maybe 10 rolls, but we've only got the first developer goes out after 8 weeks. So,
oh, okay.
Ouch.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
busy
It's
shoot all those
quite,
rolls. Yeah.
it's quite expensive. It's £38 for 1 litre kit,
Okay.
and that's only
Oh,
going to do
that's
10 rolls if
So
you're lucky.
That's like 38. That's like 55. So it's like $5 a roll to process. Wow.
Yeah, but it cost about £14 a roll to have it processed and mounted on slides.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're from that perspective, you're saving like 66% just by paying only $5 a roll.
Yeah, I've got a slide mounting machine, so the mounting them on and sticking them through the Nikon scanner is quite good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you've got the perfect scanner for it. I mean, there's so many people that wish they had the Nikon scanner. I mean, that's a great scanner.
I left them on batch scan, so.
Mm-hmm.
But the C41 colour negatives what we were doing, I've pushed a 1 litre kit to 23 rolls, and it's still okay, and it's 6 months out of date.
Wow. Okay.
So we're doing okay with the C41.
That's encouraging because I've been thinking about I've got to shoot enough C41 film to justify it, but if you've got 6 months out of date, so you basically put that kit, you basically mix that stuff up back in the fall and you're still using it.
Yeah, it was last September we knocked it up.
Okay.
Me and Tim have been doing everything you've seen. The Bronica gear and everything is all the same 1 litre kit of C41.
Okay. That's encouraging.
Yeah. Although we have just bought a new kit, we're not going to push our luck.
Yeah. Well, you got 30 rolls out of that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That ends up being pretty cost effective then.
Well, it only says 12 on the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I asked in the forums, everyone was going, 30 rolls without foul.
Uh-huh. Okay. So and you can really push it that long if you want to. Yeah. Okay, so this is what, Tyler? This is taken with a Leica again, same roll, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. These are all slide this time. Yeah.
Okay. This is a cool shot. So what are these exactly?
These are like 12-foot high wooden carvings in a local park. What Tyler was it's named after a guy who rebelled against the King of England.
Okay.
Over taxes and that, you know, and the King sent an army to take the guy out, but he got the upper hand. So him and his followers forced the king to drop the taxes, but they promised him land and to be a good boy. But after it was all settled, they sent the guys down and gradually murdered them all.
Oh, okay.
As they did in them days. So this park's named after the guy.
Okay. All right. Huh. Those are interesting carvings. They look like individual, like they just dumped like a tree, planted it, and then carved it out once it got in there.
Yeah, I think they look quite sinister, really.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It looks like something out of like Lord of the Rings or some,
Yeah.
Straight from Mordor, right here to your local park.
Yeah.
Well, it's very cool. They look like they're very intricate carvings too, and there's looks like there's a lot of detail in them. Yeah, it's a neat shot. I like that, and that's a great color. The blue of the sky, the green, and then the.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with the cheap slide film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's some nice colors. Not bad at all. Very nice.
The Coca-Cola 600 has started at the same time as your show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so
is there anybody that's doing a double? Is there anybody that did the Indy this morning and they're doing the Coke 600?
No, I don't think
There was
so.
a guy that did that a couple years ago. I forget who it was. He did both.
Stewart, I think.
Yeah, Stewart. He did the Indy 500 and then he flew because the Coke 600 is it in Charlotte?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Talk about a double.
Yeah, that'd be tough. That'd be tough to do a 500.
That's like 1,100 miles.
Yeah, that'd be
100
tough.
and a 500. That's 1,100 miles of driving. Talk about concentration to be able to do that.
Yeah. And then Formula One, if he could manage to do that Formula One race, that's like their prestigious race too.
Yeah, they had the Monaco. I was watching that this morning at the workout place.
And if he could do that, now that's something.
Yeah. He's got to do Monaco and then like come back on like an F-18 to get the Indy.
Yeah.
And then get on a Gulfstream to go to Charlotte.
Yeah.
With the trip, that would be amazing. Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I like this. Yeah.
Is this at the same park, Dennis?
No, this is actually hanging on the wall of a restaurant in Kew Gardens, and it was indoors, handheld, no flash.
Wow. The Leica, the slide film.
Yep, slide film again. Yeah.
What was the exposure on that? F-stop and shutter was what?
It was about 30th of a second, and I think we was down to about 3.5.
Okay, all right, 3.5.
So it was quite an impressive carving actually.
Yeah, that's a very neat carving.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and it came out pretty good. You steady hands there, Dennis. That's impressive.
Yeah, but don't forget with the Leica it's a rangefinder, so there's no mirror, there's no slap with the mirror.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. I mean,
yeah, the sun was just shining through on the corner of the carving there, so put a bit of gold in it.
Yeah, that's a neat shot. That's a neat carving too, and you could get some really interesting macro shots out of that. I think that'd be fun.
Is this guy like a god or something, or what is this?
I was looking at it, I thought it might be like Daniel in the Lion's Den or something, you know. So I don't know the history of it. It was just hanging on the wall.
Looks like he's
Those are like Asian lions over there.
Yeah, they do. They're like Chinese.
But the guy looks Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks Greek. That's what I was saying. Is he a god?
But then you have rabbits.
Rabbits, yeah. That's what's like, yeah.
The mix of everything, I think.
Yeah.
And then I don't know exactly what that tree branch is doing there. Like, is that like wiping the royal ass there? What is that? You know, what's that about to do?
Well, he's like coming out of the tree. See, look at his leg. It like turns, it comes out, and then yeah.
I mean, yeah. So,
There's a story there.
Yeah, there's a story already.
There's a bird getting ready to land on him.
I got a hawk or something up here and getting ready to.
Yeah.
And he's like pissed. You can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's blowing something, right?
Yeah.
And all in the back, there's a conservatory.
Yep. Yep. He's like, I gotta tend to my orchids. Let me out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so here we are back at the quarry.
Yeah, that's on the edge there. Yeah.
Okay, top level. That's
my
nice.
Fred
Yeah.
Flintstone shot.
Yeah. That's cool. That's very nice. You get 4 or 5 different levels. Okay, shot this at f11, 35 millimeter. Okay. Very nice. Love the clouds. Converted in Lightroom, or did you use Silver Effects on this one?
This one was just Lightroom.
Lightroom? Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 different levels pretty much. Clouds at the back. Lots of detail on the rocks.
Just like all the textures in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And where's this one at?
This is in Connecticut on
Okay.
on top of where Gafrida Park is. There's a mountain there, just above Crescent Lake. Crescent Lake's on one side, or Crescent Reservoir's on one side, and then the quarry's on the other side.
Okay. Yeah. That's neat. It's a very cool shot. There we go. We got Tower Bridge. Shot on C6.
Yeah, E6 again, and this was sunset, obviously. It just it was a free set of lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just beautiful color.
Yeah, the colors are fantastic. The light on the towers are great. The blue in here. You got both flags. It's a little bit of a breeze, so both flags are doing their job there. Ducks or whatever in the water there kind of breaks that up a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know if any of you guys ever been to Tower Bridge.
No.
No.
Up the top where the flags are, they've recently installed a glass floor, and you can walk between the towers.
Okay. Walk along up here.
Yeah.
Look down and freak out. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Ah! What the hell?
It wouldn't bother me, but I know it would freak out several people that I know.
You know they have that over here
disconcerting.
too. At the Grand Canyon here in Arizona, they have that. What do they call it? A glass something or other.
The glass bridge.
Yeah.
Skyway or something like that.
Skyway. Yeah. And you can walk out there and freak out too.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. That's yeah. The light on this, the colors are great. Yeah. That's it. And once again, blue, but it's just amazing color. Yeah. Slide film is, when you get the exposure right, it is just fantastic. Okay, here we are. Kind of a detailed shot of one of the carvings.
Yeah.
Got the other one in the back there.
Yeah, it's good. Well, the slide film doesn't seem to. I mean, you choosing your correct aperture and speed. It's not very forgiving if you get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the shadows are a lot darker. There's not so much detail in the shadow with the slide.
Okay. Yeah, they're just dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's nice perspective on that. You got this dude in the back hanging out.
Yeah. It was quite awkward, really, because whatever angle we took the pictures, you couldn't get them all in.
Okay, there was no way. Yeah.
You always ended up with one behind the other.
Okay, you could never get an angle that would just have one by itself. Okay.
No.
Yeah. At least not being 6 feet tall.
Well, exactly.
A little different if you could get up a little tall, get up a little higher. Yeah. Yeah. That's neat. Ooh. This one is really nice. I like this.
Yeah, we was actually right underneath this pylon.
Uh-huh.
It kind of feels like an upskirt picture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Joe, when I first put this up, I was staring at it, and it gave you the impression of an optical illusion, like it would come the other way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you stared at it long enough, it seemed to move.
You look right here, and that kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, if I keep having enough beers, that it'll all make some sense here in a minute. This ain't beer though. This is Coors Light's fruit beverage.
Oh, really? Oh.
Why are you punishing yourself like that?
Really? I mean, come on. You deserve better than that.
I had to buy 12-pack of the crap just to try it.
Did the label? Were you a sucker for the label again?
No, I just really wanted to sample it, and so I had to buy a 12-pack, and yeah, this is me trying to get rid of them.
Okay. So it's a fruit light beer.
It's no charge. It's yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Coors Light basically with it's a rattler, right? So it's Coors Light mixed with
lemonade, limeade,
some citrusy, yeah. So it's like basically what do you call it? Orange and a lot of grapefruit and.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was possible to make Coors Light any worse than it was.
I hate to knock it too much because I can see like really enjoying this junk if you're outside and it's a hot day and so forth. I can see it being refreshing for some people, just not for me right now.
Yeah, it's Coors Light. Come on,
and it's Coors Light. Like I don't buy Coors Light.
That whole lipstick and pig thing, it's just it doesn't.
I'm sorry, Coors Light. I have to say, Coors Light for me is a chick drink. Like it's the chick beer. You know what I'm saying? I'd never buy Coors Light. It's just it's just not my thing. But I do like their wide mouth opening and all that stuff that they do.
Yep. Their wide mouth aluminum can is a great can bottle, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis. Yeah. Did you hear anything while you were underneath this tower?
No.
No crackling, nothing like that?
No. Usually, if you want the crackling, you need a nice winter's evening, foggy. And then you can hear the crackling then. But it's 133,000 volts.
Now that'll make you freak out. You want to talk about freaking out? The glass may not freak out, but hearing some crackling when you're underneath that bad boy, that'll make you run.
Yeah.
That'll make you haul ass.
Slowly frying as you stand underneath the tower.
You can just in an instant picture all kinds of bad crap happening to you.
Yeah.
I often wonder how strong the magnetic fields are when you're standing under that power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You let me know. All your blood cells are pointing north.
Yeah. You let me know how the hell that works out, man.
No, it's okay because I can walk around the house in the dark and I glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Serves a purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And if anything points north for longer than 4 hours, go see your doctor.
I will.
That's right, yeah.
Oh boy.
So here we are, Dennis. Is this one of those longboats, or whatever you were calling them?
River boats.
Yeah, the ones we put on before were canal boats.
Canal boats, okay.
Canal boats,
which are only 6 foot 10 inches wide.
Okay.
Yeah. These are your Dutch barge. The one in the left-hand corner with the garden on the roof is probably a 12-foot wide, 60-foot long.
Okay.
Floating home, people live on these.
Yeah.
This is the
I was gonna say it looks like someone lives in that, like it's an RV or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Some of them are really luxury.
I've actually seen one of those home shows on that darn exact thing. Those canal boats, and there was someone from here going. I mean, they were shopping them for Christ's sake, trying to buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they cost quite a lot of money. Something like that would set you back about £150,000.
Yeah, that sounds.
Buying a house. Yeah.
And nice putting green on top there.
Yeah, really.
And there's some idiot like me, Dennis, in Phoenix, watching a show on some idiot gonna buy one of those darn things.
Yeah. And then they're gonna move it to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. To Phoenix.
Oh dear God, you don't even want to see that. You don't want to see the houseboats that are on these lakes out here.
And Lake Powell and that type of thing.
Oh my God, you don't want to see those things. They make you cry.
Yeah.
They are so.
I mean, these things are seaworthy. They take them across to France, go right to the south of France.
Okay.
Through the French canals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool. But yeah,
it does seem cool. I mean, I know who is it? Viking that sells those river cruises.
Yep.
It does seem very interesting.
Yeah, it would be an interesting way to see things.
Yeah.
Basically, a giant luxury barge.
Right.
Things are. Yeah.
It would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what.
This is on the River Thames. It's across by the paddle steamer. Is the Hampton Court Palace. That's the grounds of Hampton Court.
Okay.
You know, Mark, that would be interesting if it was kind of like a bed and breakfast type thing, except it's on one of those barges like that. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it, for a weekend? Just to you know,
I don't know if I'd want to do like a whole trip on a barge.
Yeah,
you could do a couple days.
If you can hire these.
Yep.
Yeah, you can. They got hotel boats. You can stay on them.
Okay.
You get your breakfast. Someone else does the driving.
Yep. That'd be fun for a couple of days.
Yeah, for a few days, sure.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
But yeah, this is once again the slide film. Great color. I mean, the blue, the yellow, the red, the white. I mean, yeah, it's just super saturated. Very.
It almost, if forgive me, it seems a little too blue, like a little tint, a slight tint adjustment there.
Yeah, but see, I just scanned it straight with the scanner. I didn't play with the colours.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing was altered colour-wise on any of these. That's how they've come out the developing tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is.
It was really strict with. Yeah, we tried to stick to the second because it was our first go of using these 6 chemicals, and everyone warned us about if you leave it in for 5 seconds too long, you're going to end up with ruined photographs.
You start getting color shifts almost immediately, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it warns you. That first developer, and temperatures got to stay within half a degree.
Wow.
Otherwise, things just
That's pretty exact. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the C41 it's got a lot more.
Yeah, you've got a lot more room.
I think you've pretty much cured me of all film stuff right there. I think I'm pretty much good.
Any interest you had in film was now
done.
Are
you going to say?
Yeah, I think I'm good with that. That digital film stuff is okay with me, man. Dude, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is an art in itself right here, man.
Cigar rolling.
These guys are badass, I swear.
He's got was that like a little blade or whatever that he uses to cut?
Yeah, he's trying to sort of pack them down in there before he presses them.
Okay.
Now, this is a round press, square press? What is this?
It's a round press. There's like 2 halves to it, so there's another half that
goes on top.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And then he presses them for how long do you press them?
He only pressed it for he said an hour, and then he turns them 90 degrees, and then presses for another hour.
Okay. All right.
And then he takes them and puts the outer wrap on them after that.
Okay.
Did you smoke one? Did you?
No, I didn't. I haven't smoked one yet, but I did I did purchase some.
Oh, I would love to have a fresh cigar like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't smoked a cigar in a long time, but the last ones I did were real fresh. I mean, good quality, and great flavor. The only problem is cigars just like, they stick with me forever.
Oh.
You know, like your mouth, you wake up next morning, you're like, oh, gosh. It's the morning after that gets you all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I really do like, ever since I've gotten more into the fitness, I haven't, smoked. But, man, I kind of miss cigars. It was really a relaxing thing for me, you know?
Yeah. It is an art.
Can you smoke in America in public places?
Not really.
In restaurants and...
No.
It's getting less and less.
Yeah.
No?
On patios here.
Because it's illegal. It's illegal here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still get restaurants, if they are specific for it, they can do it, I think. You know, each state has a little different.
Right, yeah, smoking is going to be a little different depending on what state you're in, for sure.
Yeah.
Because there are some, like, actually the cigar, the smoke shops, they'll have, like, clubs, and then, but they smoke indoors for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or you have some restaurants that have patios, and if they have a patio, you can smoke.
Yeah. Or
depending
some
on that.
restaurants will have completely segregated separate rooms with different ventilation systems that they'll use for, you
Right.
go in there and you have, like, brandy or scotch and cigars or something after dinner, type of thing. But, yeah, that's good.
Well, we've got signs everywhere in this country saying that it is illegal to smoke in these premises. You find them everywhere.
Oh, man. This guy's playing a 12-string guitar here. Nice shot.
Yeah. This is another. We went to the Florida Folk Festival yesterday, so that's where all these photos are from.
Okay.
Oh.
Just so. Yeah,
So
it was just
was that homegrown tobacco that he was rolling?
No, it was Dominican tobacco. He said he preferred to use Dominican.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. All right.
Yeah.
That would be even more interesting right there. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
With restored relations with Cuba, we could be able to get some Cubans now.
Yeah.
He talked about that. He didn't seem that interested in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just he's from Cuba, so I don't know if he just didn't.
Well,
he
you know what
escaped
happened
from there. So
it is with all those restrictions for all those years, they've taken the same stuff and grown it better in Nicaragua and in other countries.
They've taken the seed stock basically and planted it in the Dominican and Nicaragua and all those places.
Right, and they grow some fantastic stuff. I mean, I don't know as much as some people do about cigars, but I know enough to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But I do know that much.
So basically, a Cuban cigar probably doesn't hold quite as much allure as it did 25 years ago.
It's still gonna hold some allure, but not.
It's not multiple levels above other stuff now.
Right.
The gap's a little closer. Huh?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, because this is the biggest market.
Mm-hmm.
This is the market they all want to be in, and when they can't sell them here, people are forced to find alternatives to get into America. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's where that comes from.
Mm-hmm.
What's the end of that on his guitar?
It's a tuner.
Ah.
Okay. Yep. I was going to ask about that. Yeah, tuner, just kind of a little mount or something.
Yeah. It's got a little LCD screen on it and tells you where you're at on your notes.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
So we can make an adjustment during the set and know where things are at. Okay.
How far were you when you took this shot, Wes?
Probably 30 feet, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And this was 250 millimeter. Okay. So yeah, you were a little ways away, but it's nice. Nice framing. You got a nice sharp image there. Very nice. Nice colors. Great shirt. That's a great shirt for photography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I chose that one. It was pop out.
Yeah, the colors just kind of pop out there. Very nice. Yeah. Cool. 12-string guitar. Fun.
Mark?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm hammering my mobile data.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't want to cost you a bunch of extra money, but thanks for joining, Tim.
Okay, okay. I'll hopefully see you this week.
Get those fiber guys back to work on Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, doke.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, so this is
Swanee River.
Okay.
Where is it?
This is the way down upon the Swanee River.
Oh, jeez.
this is the Swanee River, and the bathhouse there on the left is a sulfur spring. And back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, people used to come and stay to bathe in the sulfur water. They thought it was a cure for diseases and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So there was a lot of hotels and stuff around here, and they built this bathhouse.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll cure you dead, I guess, huh? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, just make you stinky, I guess.
Yeah.
You smell like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But so this is a panel. How many shots on this one?
Oh, probably 8 or 9.
Okay.
I overlap a lot. I did it by hand, so I just wanted to overlap a lot.
Okay. Very nice. I like the detail up here in this front section. That's pretty nice reflection in the water.
Yeah, the sky, you can see the sky and the water really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. The Swanee River.
So I take there's no alligators down here.
There were signs, but we didn't see any. There's some, but
There's one right just outside the frame, right?
yeah.
Here.
Yeah, you don't see them until it's too late.
Yeah.
You can see them beforehand. I'm not afraid. They don't sneak up on you or anything. They kind of stay themselves. Unless you step on them, then you got a problem.
Yeah, yeah. You startle them or threaten them some way, yeah. Then you got an issue. Yeah.
Hey, what's that place where, I don't think it's in America, but they had like flying spiders or something? Did you hear a story about that?
Ooh.
It was like
Sounds
Australia,
like someplace I don't
think.
want to visit.
And there were so many spiders.
Australia, yeah.
Was it Australia? Okay. I remember hearing that this week. It was like totally disgusting.
A ton of baby spiders hatched, and it almost made the sky black. It was so many.
Yeah, I mean there were so many of them. It was just like it sounded, the way they were describing it sounded like something like a plague from the Bible or something. Just
Yeah.
disgusting.
Spiders. Lots of good food for all the birds and stuff around there, but man, imagine walking into a clod of flying spiders. Ugh.
I can relate because we used to have moths and grasshoppers like that in Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You get like little mini plagues coming through. Well, the Miller moths. You guys had the Miller moths. We had one when we lived in we were in Fort Collins. They were coming. You'd put your card in the ATM, and the ATM would come out to spit out money, and the moths would fly out of the ATM.
Yeah,
There were so many of them.
I never did get their name. I didn't ask. I don't know if they were Duggars or Millers or.
Duggar moths. Well, if they were Duggars, you wouldn't know about it until the next year.
Oh.
When I was a kid, they were the gypsy moths. Upstate New York.
Yeah,
they were everywhere.
And they devastated a bunch of the trees up there too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here's a couple from today. I had my fish islands on the mirrorless. This was a wall where you could write on with chalk.
Obviously, huh?
Yeah. But I just kind of liked all the colors and everything. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of the little sayings.
This is with that fisheye and all that stuff happening. This would actually, from a particular angle, could be some nice black and white stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just got this done about an hour. We got home and I just got this posted. But I think it would be interesting in black and white, actually.
Yeah, it would. All the different colors,
mm-hmm.
And the different texture from the chalk,
mm-hmm.
doing different stuff, towards the bottom of the frame there. It's doing different stuff, and
yeah, I'll run it through Silver Effects and see what I get. But that's just kind of fun. I was about 8 inches away from the wall at this point.
I bet. Wow.
Yeah. It's a fun lens to play with.
Yeah, that would
And
be.
then this was another one. This was a mirror, and so I get people walking behind, and I just managed to capture this lady as she was right in the middle of the mirror.
That is perfect. Look at that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I had to wait about 5 minutes for that one. I kept looking behind me to see where people were, and I didn't want anybody up here. I just wanted just that, and I just focused right on the center.
Wait for somebody interesting to come by.
Yep. Yeah, and this is the best one out of about 5 shots that I took with that, but it's kind of funny. And she had some bright colors on, which kind of went against that, so it's kind of fun.
Was she a crossing guard?
They were like the Citizens Volunteer Safety Patrol. They were wandering around making sure passed out and offering directions on where to go and.
Oh, okay. I wonder because she doesn't seem like she's gonna help me any.
No.
Get off the lawn!
Get off my lawn!
Were those guys with the berets? They still around? Something angels.
Guardian Angels.
Guardian Angels.
That's
it. Yep. It started by that guy in was he a Brooklyn former gang member or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But I hadn't shot too much with the fisheye in a while, so I was trying to get used to it again. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to doing some landscapes with it, actually, some wide open landscapes with it, because it's a pretty good lens for that. As long as you don't have kind of lines real close, you don't get any of the bending effect, but you get a real wide panorama. So.
And this was with your adapter and everything.
Yeah. I got the micro 4/3 adapter for the for the ASP or APS-C lens, and it works fine. It's a manual lens, so it doesn't. It don't need autofocus or anything like that. I just set the camera on manual and adjust it. And the depth of field is, minimum focus on the lens is 0.3 feet, and infinity is at 1.4. So, if you're more than 1.5 feet away from what you're shooting, it's in focus anyway. So.
Yeah, Joe, you missed it. He had his camera mounted on his lens.
Yes. It was. I'll show you here. This one. There it is. That's the.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's pretty big. It's not
that bad.
Incredibly huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is about there. If you get the they have a f2.8 zoom lens for the mirrorless. It's about the same size. It's like a 12 to 40 f2 constant f2.8. So it's about the same size as this. But it's just perfectly manageable. It works fine. It didn't justify selling this lens and getting the micro 4/3 equivalent. Because it's the same focal length. Basically ends up being 15 millimeters, 16 millimeters at the end of the day. So, pretty good. Cool. Nice images, guys. Very nice. Yep. Good ones there. And you still have some more to post of Chicago, Simi? You still got some more to go through?
No, that was it.
That was it?
That was it.
Now you got to go back. You got to go back.
Yeah, get your ass back over there and take some more pictures, man.
Yeah, really.
All right.
Let's slack it off. We will not have a show next week. We're going to be traveling next week, so hopefully I'll have lots of images. Maybe the week after. We'll be back, but
that's okay. I'm busy anyway.
Won't do a show. Okay, fine. So no show next week, but we will do a show on the 7th, I guess. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Going out to Colorado. Going out to Colorado for a while. Yeah. So.
He's going to go out there and have some Coors Light Rattlers, man.
Yes, I'm going specifically. I want to get it right from the brewery. I hear it's much better fresh.
Yeah. Got to get it fresh.
I'm going to stand right outside the brewery.
It's going to come right off the Coors train.
That's right. There's an ice cold. It's going to blast through the mountain right there. And
he's waiting for those ice hawk. What do you call them? Hikers, or what do they call those guys? The
ice climbers? Yeah.
Ice climbers, yeah.
Go and chip me one right out of the mountainside.
yeah.
Because you know Colorado, it's always frozen and snowy there. It doesn't matter. It's just
always
right above the
frozen.
Coors Brewery. I mean, it's just like that all the time.
And make sure you drink it that cold too.
Yeah. Ice cold.
You don't want to taste. Don't taste any of it.
Yeah. If you know what's good for you, don't taste it.
If you know what's good for you, please don't taste it.
So, yeah, so no show next week, but we'll have lots of images hopefully the week after. Well, probably 2 weeks after, but we will do a show on the 7th, on June 7th. So, forward to that. And in the meantime, get out there, take lots of shots, and post them to the group. We'll have like 100 images to go through in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Cool.
Yeah, good. Good show, guys. I've got to fire up the big green egg. I'm going to do a little holiday weekend barbecue here tonight. So a little bit of that.
Sounds good.
Do some hot dogs tonight. Some ribs tomorrow. I think is the plan. So.
Oh man, yeah.
Give that big green egg a workout.
Heck yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Yep. So.
I think I'm gonna have to go to In-N-Out here in a while and shove a double down my throat.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a personal matter, but we'll.
There it is.
Double. In-N-Out burgers are good, though. They are very good. Those are some good burgers.
The bus went into the ditch finally.
We made it. We made it like an hour and 24 minutes.
Yeah, you know, the driver was swerving. You know, the driver was swerving, and it just finally went off. Yeah.
Finally, just the hell that we're going off the ditch. All right. Well, thanks for joining in, Dennis. Appreciate it. Joe, always a pleasure. Simi, great images. Keep posting. And Wes, enjoy the alligators down there in Florida, and don't send any of that humidity up here unless it's absolutely necessary.
All right. I'll try to bottle it all up.
Okay, yeah, bottle it up.
Yeah, keep all that stuff to yourself, man. It's going to be triple digits here by next weekend, so.
That's a dry heat, though.
Yeah.
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 It's like 95 here. It's close.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had about 90 today, but it wasn't really humid. But it's supposed to get humid next week, so summer's here. Yeah. Tomatoes love it. Our tomatoes are going crazy. We're gonna have tomatoes in about 3 weeks, I think. So.
Oh man, wow. Fresh tomatoes, yeah.
Fresh tomatoes, always a good thing. All right, guys. Thanks as always. Number 106 in the can. Number 107 in a couple of weeks. So.
Have a good night, guys.
Okay, man. Peace out.
See you.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.